Wrestling fans, welcome. We're here for Bash of the Brew 46. Tyler, we're back at the tank.
We are back at the tank, and we got a huge show for you. We got 4 title matches, Dan.
We do indeed. The tag team titles are on the line.
That's right. The South American Alliance defending those tag team championships against Pretty Rich Wise and the 7-foot-tall Von Bruggen.
And of course, the Southeastern title, a rematch from last month here. Dr. Eric Christopher presents Eddie Taurus as they challenge Domino for that Southeastern title and then the Cruiser title match.
Oh man, this Cruiserweight Championship match is one we've been waiting for in Aussie Killmeister's reign. He is taking on Alan S2S Martinez in singles competition for that Cruiserweight title.
And of course, the main event, a rivalry renewed. Meto defends his title against Alex Chamberlain. Unbelievable night in store.
That is right, 4 big title matches, but we got to jump right into the action. Let's kick things down to Johnny B. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bash of the Brew 46! Your opening contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, the Nightrider, Eddie Valentine, and his Nightrider in training, Marvin, Cruz.
Well, Tyler, the new iteration of the Nightriders is here.
Indeed they are.
Led by Eddie Valentine, but look at marvelous Marvin Cruz.
You know, Eddie Valentine has been scouting talent. He's been having open tryouts, and Marvin Cruz ticked all the boxes, and he has picked Cruz to be the new Nightrider. Nightriders 2.0, if you want to say. And man, Marvin Cruz, he is a guy that has a lot of upside. He hits the gym. He's always in the training facility. I mean, he's got a great physique on him. We think he's a little bit in over his head here tonight facing the Qrown.
Well, he's going to have an uphill battle for sure. I think the biggest detriment to him is his cockiness. I mean, this kid, he's brand new to the wrestling industry. He's only had a handful of matches under his belt. Not a bad one-loss record so far, but man, he's got a long road to plow.
That is for sure, Dan. Just look at Eddie Valentine giving the front row fans a show. And Marvin Cruz out here. Yeah, Marvin Cruz is a little bit obnoxious, some would say. I think that's why Eddie Valentine fit right in perfect with him.
Oh, he's nothing like Joe Garcia, I'll tell you that.
That is for sure.
Yeah, Tyler, what do you make of that? Eddie Valentine and that hip swivel. I mean, the guy does not have his felt figure.
He's the sexiest man alive, according to him, Dan.
Just ask him, he'll tell you. And as I said, he will tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be afraid to feast your eyes on the 50-inch chest of the sexiest man alive.
And somehow the fans have begun to enjoy Eddie Valentine's nonsense.
Starts to rub off on you, I guess, a little bit after you heard it the 100th time.
I guess it does.
And introducing my Nightrider in training, marvelous Marvin Brew.
Getting deep with those hip swivels, Dan.
I'm telling you, the marvelous one, Marvin Cruz. See, he didn't even give him the distinction of being his partner. He's his Nightrider in training.
Yeah, you gotta have the training wheels on, you know, when you first come out here.
Not showing much respect to Marvin Cruz.
And their opponents from the fifth dimension, weighing in at over 500 pounds, Leonis and Maximus Khan, the Qrown.
Tyler, the Qrown are as impressive as I've ever seen them as we await their entrance. And there they are.
And Dan, ever since the Qrown have lost those tag team championships, they really have had something to prove here. They want to show everybody that they are still on the mountaintop of the CCW Tag Team division. And man, they have not been messing around as of late.
Well, this is a very important match for the Qrown for that very reason. They battled the SAA here last month, and it didn't end in the Qrown's favor. They need to get a decisive victory over the Nightriders here to put them back in contention for those tag team titles.
Yeah, Dan, it's a great point. I don't think the Qrown are used to losing. You know, they've been athletes their whole life. They've never done too much losing, and now we're starting to see they're starting to drop a couple of tag team matches, of course, against teams like South American Alliance, but still, not very used to losing is the Qrown, and a big win here tonight will put them right on track. And a little bit of a stat here, the Qrown is undefeated against any iteration of the Nightriders. So maybe this new iteration of the Nightriders can pull off their first win against the Qrown.
Well, that would be something to see, because of course that would catapult them up in the rankings.
Man, I gotta say, Marvin Cruz is fired up out here. He's gonna have to make the most of this opportunity because, man, let me tell you, Dan, I would not want to be stepping in that ring against the Qrown here tonight.
Our tag team division is deep here in CCW. You got the former tag team champions, Danny Briggs and Stallion Rogers. You've got Ricky Martinez and ERA, the 5-star era. You got Cha-Cha Charlie and Jackal Stevens will be teaming together of late. Some call them the superpowers of CCW, or the mega powers. And of course this team, the Nightriders and the Qrown, and at the top of the heap, the South American Alliance.
Tag team division absolutely stacked. What a time it is to be a fan of tag team wrestling in the last territory. We could be seeing a new team here in the Nightriders tonight. Valentine has been releasing multiple vignettes and training videos of him and Marvin. Has been trying to prepare Marvin Cruz for this one as the bell rings. We'll see if that training pays off, but Eddie's starting us off, man.
He indeed is. Valentine starting for his team, Leonis Khan for the Qrown. Power elbow tie up. Leonis Khan with the side headlock on Eddie Valentine. Valentine, a ring veteran, 20+ years of experience, wrestled all over the world. And he's at the receiving end of a big shoulder tackle that time. Pops right back up. Eddie jammed his shoulder a little bit. I saw him favoring that left shoulder, if not for just a moment.
Just shows you the power of Leonis Khan.
We'll look at the shape the Qrown are in.
It's just unbelievable, man. That match last month against South American Alliance, that street fight could have went anyone's way.
It was brutal. All right, here we go. Khan driving Valentine back into the corner. Valentine powering his way out of the corner, back into the center of the ring. But again, a side headlock by Leonis Khan.
We know Valentine, no small man himself. He's got definitely a lot of power underneath him.
Oh, he's got a 50-inch chest. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle by Valentine. Very proud of himself, but Khan just kipping right up. And Valentine with a hip swivel, and Marvin Cruz just tagged himself in.
Gotta say, love the showmanship from the Qrown, love the showmanship from Eddie Valentine, saying you want to kip up from that, I got a hip swivel for you. Now we're going to see what Marvin Cruz can do to the Qrown.
Cruz may be a little overzealous in this one. He's very excited to get into this matchup. Let's see what the youngster can do against the massive Maximus Khan. Khan taking his time here. Cruz looks ever confident, Tyler.
Hey, Marvin Cruz does not lack confidence. He told me he wants to put the whole CCW into Cruz control. He is going to control this last territory with Eddie Valentine. But man, maybe stop worrying about those hip swivels and start start worrying about this match.
I'm kind of wondering if Eddie Valentine takes exception to that.
Well, Eddie's smiling. He has a big grin. He likes
Maybe
to see.
he likes it.
He likes to see his proteges.
And again, out of the way, Cruz.
Oh man,
that knife edge chop had zero effect
nothing
on
beyond
Maximus Khan.
And now Cruz, I think,
Cruz backpedaling. Out of the ring he goes, but Khan right out after him.
He's taking off there.
Well, he's fast, that's for sure.
And look at diving into the ring.
Oh, putting the boots to Khan.
Tagged Eddie in real quick.
Valentine went with the right hand. Khan blocked it, sends him for the ride. Valentine out of the way of that clothesline. Did Cruz just tag himself in?
Yes, blind tag there.
Beautiful cross body by the big man.
And look at Cruz now. Oh!
Drops that leg across the chest.
Pinfall.
Goes for the cover. Whoa, look out.
And Marvin Cruz is no small man, but Maximus Khan just bench pressed him, Dan.
Oh, Valentine reaching for the tag.
You got to think going to the eyes. That's
Cruz
the teachings.
just inches away though. I mean, Khan just putting on the brakes, standing strong. Cruz unable to tag out.
Oh man, just got his head taken off, Dan.
The Qrown now in control. Ooh, hard into the buckle. Cruz in trouble now. Maximus Khan sends him into the turnbuckle in his own corner, tags his brother in.
Just talking trash to Cruz while ringing out his arm there now. Oh.
Just running right through him with that big double shoulder tackle.
Running into the Qrown is like running into a brick wall. Marvin Cruz now experiencing that firsthand.
Now Cruz wants to have a conversation.
Oh.
But instead, Khan gives him a right hand to the jaw. Leonis now with Cruz. Oh, and again, that vicious knife edge chop.
And Dan,
just caved the chest in, Tyler.
You said that Marvin Cruz wanted to have a conversation. Well, Leonis Khan's letting his hands do all the talking here tonight.
Well, I got that right.
I do not envy Marvin Cruz right now.
Oh, back elbow puts him on the mat once more. Valentine looking on. Cruz needs to make a tag. Firing some shots into the midsection, having little effect on the Qrown. I think Leonis Khan is smiling.
He's almost testing him, Dan. Like, let's see what this kid's got. But it is not enough. He just caught Cruz, and look at this. Oh.
Down hard into a spine buster.
And now we might be seeing the Qrown playing with their food here, Dan. If Marvin Cruz does not get that tag in Eddie Valentine, this one might be over here.
Well, you hear the crowd now getting behind Cruz a little bit. Maximus Khan now charging. Cruz gets that boot up.
Great job there by Cruz.
Out of the way. He's got to make that tag. Oh, he collapses. He's about 5 feet from his partner.
He's got to get there, Dan. Man, Maximus hit that ring post hard there.
He did indeed. He's in trouble, I think.
He's still feeling the effects. Cruz trying to get anything under him to get that tag to Valentine.
Cruz crawling towards his corner. Maximus crawling towards his. Maximus makes the tag. And now Valentine gets the tag. Valentine coming in with a clothesline. And again, for Maximus, some right-handed jabs. And that hip swivel headbutt.
That's a sexiest damn headbutt.
And the jabs again and the hip swivel.
Sexy headbutt for you and sexy headbutt for you. Fireman's carry, Dan.
Leonis and Valentine are the legal men. Valentine going for the airplane spin. Old school city.
And round he goes. Leonis Khan's got to be dizzy after that one. And a hip swivel to top it off.
And a Samoan drop. That could do it. What a huge victory. 1, 2, oh! Khan breaking up the pin. Maximus right there, or we would have had an unbelievable upset, Tyler.
What a match thus far. Eddie Valentine shocking us, shocking this crowd, pulling out all the stops here. He's got to take advantage while he's got Leonis down.
Valentine with Leona's Khan. Oh, Khan got underneath of him. Picked Valentine up on his shoulders. Oh!
Man, what a assistant.
Beautiful double team move there by the Qrown, and that's going to do it. Oh, but look at Marvin Cruz breaking up the pin. Give credit where credit is due, Tyler. He just saved his partner.
Great job by Cruz keeping the Nightriders into this match.
Cruz slides to the outside.
That assisted cutter by the Qrown was nasty. That for sure could have been it. But now Valentine's fighting for his life in there. And look at this, second rope Valentine.
Down with a double axe handle. Tag made. Tag made to Marvin Cruz as well.
Marvin's gonna fly.
Beautiful crossbody. He had him.
Oh no.
Qrown almost caught him. And now picking him back up.
Like he's nothing, Dan. Oh.
Fall away slam. Tag was made. Maximus is legal. Oh, man. He just leveled Valentine.
Valentine's done. And look at this. Maximus has Cruz in his sights. Oh, and throws him out. There's the spear.
And that's going to do it. Roll him over. Hooks the leg. 2 and 3.
You know what, Dan? The Qrown came in here at Bash of the Brew 46 and does what the Qrown does best, and that is absolutely control this match and then get their hands raised at the end of the night. But I gotta tip my hat to the new Nightriders. I think they shocked a lot of people here, including us here tonight.
Well, they gave the Qrown all they could handle, and it was close a couple of times. Valentine had him on that airplane spin and that Samoan drop. If Khan hadn't broken up the pin, he would have had an upset victory. But alas, the Qrown victorious. Tyler, unbelievable opening contest here. The Qrown gets their hand raised. Another decisive victory. Coming up next, Stallion Rogers takes on Skits.
An absolutely crazy match coming up. Big time singles match with the insane schizophrenic one Skits taking on the hard-hitting Stallion Rogers. We're gonna be coming at you with this action next. Well, this Marvin Cruz begging off here, Dan. Valentine's got the mic in his hand.
Marvin, you came out here, you talked all that trash. And what ended up happening? Obviously, I haven't been hard enough on you.
Oh, give me a break. Oh, and he paintbrushed him again. That's ridiculous.
Tyler, he just slapped the taste out of his mouth.
Marvin Cruz just fought his heart out, and Eddie Valentine.
What did we just see?
I guess some disciplinary action by Eddie Valentine, just slapping the taste out of the mouth of Marvin Cruz. Cruz had a great performance here tonight.
Not according to Eddie Valentine. We'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bruggen, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, Stallion Rogers.
Tyler, we're back. Bash of the Brew 46. Awaiting on the entrance of Stallion Rogers. Rogers, an unbelievable competitor, Tyler.
One of the best in the world right now, Stallion Rogers. World traveled, but he has made the last territory his home this last year. And man, he has been looking unstoppable. Dan, we've seen him win tag team gold with Danny Briggs, and he has just been putting on showcase after showcase in singles competition. But tonight, he faces something like he has never seen before.
Skits. That guy's out of his mind. Skits been getting a little bit dark lately, though.
he has, and so many question marks around Skits, but you know what? This is something I know for sure. Stallion Rogers doesn't care at the end of the day. Stallion Rogers is a prize fighter. He will take off anyone's heads that the last territory sends to him, and all he cares about is getting this victory here tonight and getting closer to some gold here in the last territory.
What strikes me about Stallion Rogers, I'll wait for the introduction.
Representing Monster Rush, from the haunted hills of Farrow, weighing 2 boxers, this is Skits!
The thing, Tyler, that strikes me about Stallion Rogers is the guy looks like he's bored out of his mind. And just tossing his ring gear, that smirk on his face.
Yeah, he's really nonchalant in that ring. I think
until the bell rings.
Until the bell rings, he's almost like a cold-blooded killer, like an assassin. Like he comes in here professional, doesn't have any facial expressions, like he's got his back turned towards Skits. Who does that? But once that bell rings, man, he is just cerebral in that ring. Let's talk about Skits, the schizophrenic one.
Now, his dominant personality is a very jovial character, but the darker personalities have been making their way through, and I've seen more of them than I have of the jovial Skits.
Yeah, Skits, there's something going on in his mind that I could not even comprehend. We don't even know if Skits can comprehend it. Let's talk about it. Last breakout, Monster Mosh teaming up with Agony. Skits releasing these videos showing that he's in the head of Agony, almost a puppet master. A lot of movement.
Yeah, how the tables turned on that one, right?
Absolutely, Dan. Ever since that Drag Me to Hell match, we never saw Agony since then, but then Skits awoke Agony and has ever since been in control of him. We'll see where that goes, but tonight, Skits has to worry about the monster in front of him in Stallion Rogers.
Well, it's going to be an outstanding contest, in my opinion. We'll see if it lives up to the expectations. Rogers, as we said, a world-traveled wrestler, Tyler.
Yeah, he's been all over the place. He's been in Japan, he's been in NXT, but now he's really been dominating the last territory. This is a great case of one of our hardest strikers versus one of our most resilient guys in Skits. I mean, Skits knows how to take a punch or two.
Wait, that's his strong point, is his nuts. Schizophrenic.
Stallion Rogers sometimes doesn't look like he's all there too.
I can tell you what, Stallion Rogers is all there. A very cerebral competitor.
He's almost got those psychopathic tendencies, the way he just doesn't care about things and just loves inflicting punishment on his opponents.
But you see, nothing really rattles him.
Right.
Rogers now with a waist lock. Skits looking for an escape. Nice standing switch. Oh, and he slapped him in the back of the head. Skits very proud of himself.
And look at that Stallion, though. We're seeing a little bit of that crack in there. Stallion almost taken aback that Skits would even attempt to do something like that.
Rogers now with a hand extended in the air.
Let's make a little test of strength here for Skits.
Skits. Greco-Roman knuckle lock now. And both hands locked.
Skits have one of those buzzers on his hand. That shock you when he shakes his hand. Is that legal?
Probably not.
I guess
he just relinquished it to the referee. Rogers missing a clothesline. Skits sticks the drop kick right in the chest. Pulls him up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Now Stallion Rogers, I think for the first time we've seen in the last territory, an expression on his face, an expression of shock and dismay.
He might very well taken Skits a little too lightly.
Skits just laughing.
I'll give you that one, buddy. See, I really respect what you do and I appreciate the moment.
I don't know what we have here.
Stallion giving him credit where credit is due. I think he's suckering him in there. Yeah, there it is.
Boy, oh boy, he just clubbed him with that overhand chop.
Sometimes that joyful personality of Skits can be a little bit gullible and get suckered into that. But then this starts to happen.
Yeah, this is something I've not seen from Skits before. Looks like he's disrobing.
Yeah, that
challenging him to hit him in the chest.
That personality switch has happened. That light switch has flickered in Skits' head, and he has a new personality out there that is way more aggressive, and he wants an open shot from Stan Rogers.
And Rogers more than happy to comply.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And he drops the knee across the chest, goes to the cover one, only got a 1 count. Skits ever resilient.
That might have been one of the craziest things Skits has ever done, is let Stallion Rogers have an open shot at him. Oh, and he is paying for it, Dan.
Well executed belly to back suplex. Oh, wait a minute, Rogers. Senton. Let's watch the language.
That attitude of Rogers just is horrible. He's such a great competitor, but man, his attitude and the way he carries himself, absolutely disgusting sometimes.
Skits backpedaling, trying to create some separation, but Rogers right in after him. Forearm right to the side of the head. Ooh, man. He nailed him again. Skits now down in a seated position. At size 12. Scraping against the face.
Absolutely disrespecting Skits right now. And he just is back on it.
Man, standing on him with that left boot and face washing with the right. Skits in trouble now. Rogers in complete control. Skits though firing back, some lefts and rights to the midsection. Meeting with some success. Oh! He just leveled him with that back elbow. Skits went to the ropes to try and get some momentum. But Rogers was waiting for him.
Stallion in complete control of this one. Going at the pace he loves, this slow, methodical pace. Picking apart his opponent just like that.
Knee drop right across the chest. Rogers has had tremendous success as a tag team with Danny Briggs. Briggs injured, and Rogers going back to singles competition has been incredibly successful thus far. And it looks like he's on his way to another victory here tonight.
It looks that way, Dan, unless Skits goes and flips another light switch and gets some fire under him. But right now, it is all Stallion. Look how he's just stalking Skits, just sauntering behind him, ready to deal more punishment.
Rogers with a handful of hair, having a few choice words. Oh, man!
Skits is done. I think he just got knocked out, Dan.
He could have just broken it. That open hand slap, and he caught him right across the jaw.
And Skits still up.
Oh, he's struggling to get back to his feet. He might have really rung his bell there.
I don't even know how
Rogers is going to help him up. Driving in the corner, and again, another overhand chop. Hard into the buckle goes Skits.
Man, did you see how he came down face first and threw right off that buckle? Just ate that canvas. This one's going to be over here soon, I think, Dan.
Rogers measuring him now.
Could be looking to finish the job.
Oh, man, that boot caught him right across the face, sweeping the leg, and driving that knee into the jaw.
This one might just be all but over. Stallion Rogers just toying with Skits now. What's he looking for here, Dan? Oh, man!
Ooh, drop kick in the corner. Connects. Rogers very proud of himself here, taking his time going for the cover, though.
Man, not going for the cover.
Oh, and he just stomped on both feet.
Back up. Oh, spiked him with a DDT, Dan.
He pulled him back up, only to drop him down with a DDT, and only gets a 2 count.
I thought that one was it, the way that Skits' head got spiked there, but Skits keeps on fighting. He is resilient.
Rogers now with Skits, and another knife edge chop puts him on the mat.
You see every one of those chops to the chest. Skits' chest just gets more bruised, more butchered, man.
The crowd chanting for Skits, trying to bring him back into this.
He's bleeding from his chest, Dan. His chest is getting
but look at this.
The schizophrenic one, he keeps popping up, he keeps fighting.
Oh, he drove a knee right into his face.
That could be it, Dan.
Skits now 25 feet across the ring with a head of steam.
Stallion doesn't even know where he's at right now. Skits has come alive and so has to take Brew and Company.
Skits now going up to the top. Rogers in the center of the ring.
I can't believe he's flying.
Beautiful cross body, hook the leg.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he didn't get him.
Almost. And look at that, Skits. Dunk that one. Now going all the way down.
Satellite DDT, beautifully executed.
That
is going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he got his shoulder up in the last moment.
Stallion Rogers lives on in this one. Man, look at the chest of Skits, but he doesn't give a damn. Skits keeps on in this one. He's got to keep on with the momentum, Dan.
Skits now looking for that pump handle. Not a move you often see from him. Oh! Headbutt right to the face.
And that could be the end to this one. That could have put out the fire that was under Skits.
Rogers checking to make sure he didn't just bust himself open with that headbutt.
Now just, look, he's deadlifting him, Dan.
He's got him in that waist lock. Oh! Vicious German suplex.
Now slowly going over, cover.
And that's got to do it. 1, 2, and Skits able to raise that right shoulder. It's that nonchalant cover by Stallion Rogers.
Skits has a big smile on his face there.
Is that just the paint, or is he actually smiling?
I couldn't tell you when it comes to Skits.
Oh. Viscous forearm. Has him up. Oh! Neck breaker across the knee, and that could do it. 1, 2, and Skits again, raising that left shoulder, and I blame Rogers for that nonchalant cover. He could have had him if he'd have hooked the leg and had weight across his chest. Instead, wait a minute, Skits sitting up and just waving.
Stallion can't even believe it. And now, oh, stomps him down.
He didn't get all of that one, but he hooks the leg this time. 1, 2, and Skits able to power out.
Kick out after kick out. The schizophrenic one will not die here tonight.
Rogers now rolling to the outside. What does he have in mind out there?
Well, he's got to be thinking, Dan, what can he do to put away Skits?
Well, he's looking under the ring now for some plunder.
Well, it looks like...
Well, if he uses anything over there, he's going to get disqualified.
Look at the...
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, it's agony! He is here at Bash at the Brew 46, and he just took that chair away from Stallion.
Tyler, he grabbed the chair, but attached to the other end of it.
We were talking about how Agony is under the control of Skits. Skits is the puppet master of Agony. Look at that roll up.
1, 2, 3. He got him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Skits got the 1, 2, 3 and give the thanks to the monster Agony. Wow, what has Skits unleashed on the last territory now? Being in charge of Agony.
Yeah, Skits seems to be in complete control of the maker of nightmares. And Rogers cannot believe what just happened.
He cannot. Look at the dismay on his face.
What a huge win for Skits. Now questioning the referee and the cadence of his count. Well, Tyler, what do you make of what we just saw here?
We just saw an absolute insanity with Agony coming up from under the ring here at Bash of the Brew 46, and Skits hitting the 1, 2, 3 against Stallion Rogers. I still can't believe it, Dan.
That's an upset victory in my book. Coming up next, the tag team titles are on the line at Bash of the Brew 46. We'll be right back.
Focus Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
Attention wrestling fans, the place to be each and every Tuesday is on the Coastal Championship Wrestling YouTube channel, where a new episode of CCW Alive Wrestling drops at 7 p.m. Witness the hard-hitting, high-flying action that is synonymous with the longest-running independent wrestling promotion in the Southeastern United States. Subscribe today and don't you dare miss it.
Accidents happen. If you've been injured in an accident, get the compensation you deserve. At GotInjured.com, we're here to help you take your life back. Give us a call or visit us online at GotInjured.com now to learn more.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the CCW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first.
Tyler, we're back at Bash of the Brew 46. Tag team titles are on the line in our first of 4 title matches here tonight at the Tank Brewing Company.
Pretty Rich Wise leading Von Bruggen to the ring. And it's time to get STDs with Pretty Rich Wise. That is sexy, tasty, and delicious.
He's ridiculous.
He is.
But I tell you what, he's got a tag team partner, Van Bruggen, that is a force to be reckoned with here in CCW. The man stands 7 feet tall, weighs 285 pounds.
Pretty Rich Wise must be able to sell ice to the Eskimos because he must be a good businessman. Because why would Van Bruggen team up with someone like Pretty Rich Wise? Rich Wise must have done some good convincing, I would say, Dan.
Well, for what he has in size, he lacks experience. Very young in the business. Rich Wise saw somebody he can latch onto and have some great success as a tag team. I think that's what's going on here.
You know, Rich Wise and Van Bruggen, they teamed up last week at Breakout, and they were unsuccessful in that tag team match. And they had a little bit of bickering going back and forth, but Pretty Rich Wise said he smoothed things over with Van Bruggen, got him this tag team title shot, and they are ready to become new tag team champions. Jesus.
Rich Wise makes me want to puke. This guy's disgusting.
You're not the only one. His parents covering children's eyes in the audience.
You didn't introduce me, did you? You got a problem with me? Get the hell out of my face. My name is Pretty Rich Wise, and I am the Sultan of Sexy. This is Van Bruggen, and he's 7 foot tall. Now I can't teach any of you a goddamn thing, bunch of idiots. I'm out here tonight as the seducer, with the deducer, the seduction, the destruction. We are walking out here the CCW Tag Team Champions.
Well, Rich Wise making the prediction. Let's see if he can accomplish that.
Rich Wise aggravated tonight. He's got woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Introducing their opponents.
Oh, and they're not coming through the entranceway.
Well, you hear that whistle, there's no mistaking it. Bill Fonzie Alfonso, the manager of champions, leading his tag team champions, the South American Alliance, to the ring through our crowd here at Tank Brewing Company.
It's just perfect, Dan. Bash of the Brew 46, the tag team champions of the South American Alliance, and they got Fonzie in their corner, and they're walking through the sea of humanity here at the Tank Brewing Company. And I'll tell you, during this title reign, the South American Alliance have just been finding ways to win. They might not be the best twins, they might not be pretty, but they find a way to get their hands raised, especially after those wars with the Qrown.
Well, Rich Wise in the ring having a fit over the fact that Vinicious is drinking beer.
Well, he's the Brazilian destroyer. Who's going to tell him not to drink a beer?
Not me.
It's always a party out here when the South American Alliance music hits. But it is no fun for their opponents across the ring. But man, I don't know if South American Alliance has ever been in the ring with someone quite the size as Van Bruggen. And look at this.
From behind. Van Bruggen and Rich Wise attack. The bell has not sounded yet.
It is an absolute brawl. Van Bruggen and Rich Wise.
What is Fonzie doing? Good grief. Fonzie almost on that top rope.
Oh man, Vinicious just got chokeslammed on the apron by Van Bruggen. Now the bell sounds. And Rich Wise in firm control thanks to that sneak attack.
Van Bruggen and Vinicious making their way to their corners.
Vinicious screaming at us. He's not happy about that attack at the beginning of this match. But right now, Rich Wise and Ariel Levy in the ring.
Levy got up and over Wise, leveled him with a couple of knife-edge chops. And the South American superstar is in control now as you see him climb to the second rope for some leverage. Hammering away with right hands.
Bill Alfonso whistling away after every punch lands and a hip swivel for good measure. Giving Rich Wise a little bit taste of his own medicine there.
Yeah, he deserves it too.
And look at Levy. Just exploding on Rich Wise.
Oh, Levy went for the ropes to get some momentum, and Van Bruggen just clobbered him. Oh, side Russian leg sweep by Wise.
Look at Van Bruggen, we're gonna see some double teaming. Oh, lifting up Wise, landing with that leg drop.
Now the tag is made. Here comes the big 7-footer.
Van Bruggen,
clubbing blow to the top of the head.
He's been so impressive, Dan, in all the matches we've seen him. He's so young in his career, but man, this guy has such a bright future in front of him. And he can walk away tonight, tag team champion.
Levy in trouble now. Van Bruggen, I think if he just stays in the ring and don't even worry about tagging in Rich Wise, he can probably take this match and take the tag team titles home. Van Bruggen with that size 15 right in the face, makes the tag to Rich Wise.
Look how he just tossed Levy across the ring, just grabbed him, yoked him over.
He's manhandling like he's a child.
And look, he's got him set up for Rich Wise.
Ooh, nailed him, that leg drop. That could do it. One. Somehow Levy kicking out on one.
We see Levy firing up there. Trying to get that fire under and trying to get
Levy
back.
just firing back with forearm blows. Rich Wise, though, catching him one in the back.
Yeah,
Levy trying to create some separation here, but Wise.
Oh, the donkey ride. This one has had no breaks so far, Dan. 0 to 100 real quick ever since that bell rang.
Well, Vinicious hasn't even been part of this match yet.
They've just been doing a great job.
They've kept Levy isolated since the onset. Levy tumbling through the ropes there. Oh, Van Bruggen charged, but Levy caught him with a boot to the face. Now, Levy going to the top.
Looking to fly, but he gets caught like he weighs nothing. Van Bruggen's strength is unmatched, my goodness.
Push him right up onto his shoulders.
And tosses him.
Oh, but he better be careful. He tossed him awful close to his corner. Levy unaware, though. Van Bruggen wanted to come off the rope with something.
Yeah.
Wise tagged himself in.
Look at this. Like they're on Dancing with the Stars, crashing is Rich Wise.
I think that Rich Wise is a legal man.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of Rich Wise letting his ego get in the way.
You see the inexperience of the tag team.
Right, and then Rich Wise, he wants to be the star of the show, so he keeps tagging himself into this one.
What in the world? Wise just completely missed. Landed on the back of his head. And Fonzie has him by the ankle. Levy needs to make a tag, and he needs to make it now.
And Levy
finally, Levy
does that.
tags Vinicious. Wise at the receiving end of a big elbow and a clothesline by the 350-pound Brazilian.
And look at Van Bruggen in the ring.
Van Bruggen just stepped over the top rope.
They can destroy this whole damn brewery, these two big bastards. Oh my goodness.
Van Bruggen with that big overhead chop. Vinicious out of the way at that time. Clotheslines him right over the top rope. Van Bruggen landing on his feet, but Levy now going to the top.
And
Van Bruggen, and again, that time he fell.
Right onto the concrete. Levy got enough of it to take out Van Bruggen, and look at Vinicious, he's got
greetings from Copacabana. 1, 2, and 3. Well, big win by the SAA.
And they're not done with it. Look at Brazilian to short, tossing per Rich Wise, but thank goodness Van Bruggen catching him.
Van Bruggen catches him, throws him over his shoulder, and takes a walk to the back, it looks like. Levy and Vinicious victorious. I don't know if you noticed, Tyler, when Fonzie grabbed those tag team titles, he let out a sigh of relief and gave the sign of the cross. Happy to walk away as the tag team champions once again. Well, Tyler, unbelievable matchup. Big win by the SAA. Coming up next, it's ladies action. Nikki Blackheart, flanked by our CCW Women's Champion, will take on Carolina Cruz.
Carolina Cruz is looking for some vengeance against the enforcer, Nikki Blackheart. Nikki Blackheart was the one that kept interfering in Ruthie J's matches, costing Carolina Cruz that CCW Women's Championship, and it is coming up next.
We'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Tyler, we're back. Passion Room 46. Nikki Blackheart striding to the ring. And of course, the CCW Women's Champion by her side. Ruthie J looking phenomenal as always with that CCW Women's Championship over her shoulder.
Ruthie J has been such a dominant champion, but there's been a couple of times where opponents caught her slipping, but who had her back? That woman there, the enforcer, Nikki Blackheart. And now Ruthie J repaying the favor and staying in the corner of Nikki Blackheart's. But man, Nikki has a big test in front of her with Carolina Cruz.
She does indeed. Cruz coming on strong here at CCW. But look at the shape that Nikki Blackheart is in. Double bicep pose there. That is one impressive young lady.
What she lacks in inexperience, she makes up for with that physique.
The Havana Savage, Carolina Cruz, hometown of Miami. She should have the backing of the fans here.
I agree, Dan. She is right in her backyard. She's going to have the fans by her side. She is here in the 305, ready to get some vengeance against Nikki Blackheart. And you got to think, if she can knock off Blackheart, she'll be right back in line for Ruthie J's Women's Championship.
Both ladies very young in their careers. Blackheart training at the CCW Training Facility under the tutelage of Gangrel, as did Ruthie J. Carolina Cruz went a different route and was recruited by the WWE right out of college and trained at NXT.
Carolina Cruz in this one, Dan, you know she's going to have to keep her distance. She's going to have to get those quick strikes in, because once Nikki Blackheart gets a hold of you, it is going to be a long night.
Collar elbow tie up there. Blackheart driving her back in the ropes to Cruz, able to turn it around on her, but Blackheart just muscled her down, face first onto the mat.
There it is right there.
There's not an incredible size difference here, but Blackheart's so strong.
Yeah, she puts up some impressive numbers in the gym.
Cruz wisely going underneath that tie-up. Initially went to a waistlock, then snatched the side headlock. Carolina Cruz in control now. Blackheart looking for an escape from that side headlock.
Great job by Carolina Cruz.
She's hanging on to it like a vice.
She just keeps on wrenching it.
Again, as we discussed, both ladies very young in their career. Carolina Cruz has improved with each outing that I've seen her. The same with Blackheart. Blackheart, though, there you go, just lifting her up, tossing her off.
And I don't know how smart that is by Carolina Cruz, running full steam ahead straight into Nikki Blackheart. But she is not taking my advice. She is going, throwing caution at the winner.
Wow, she had some momentum. She knocked her off her feet.
It pays
impressive,
off.
Tyler.
Very impressive is Carolina Cruz, Dan.
Nicely done. Beautiful pinning combination. Blackheart went for that hip lock takeover. Cruz put on the brakes. Rolled her up for a 2 count and back to a side headlock. Brings her over.
She has such great technical wrestling ability, Dan. We've seen her go back and forth with Ruthie J on the mat. And I think that's where she really can get a victory here in one of those quick roll-ups, tying up Nikki Blackheart.
Well, she went for the head scissor escape, but Cruz blocked it partially, went right back to that side headlock. Cruz, as I said, improving with each outing. You see she's gained some real technical ability. Only gets a 1 count. Nikki Blackheart rolling her over for the pin. Not going to pin her like that, though. Blackheart now getting back to her feet.
Standing up with her, trying to get Carolina Cruz off her. Cruz thus far has done a good job controlling this one, staying in that driver's seat. We got to imagine it's only a matter of time before Nikki Blackheart gets her off her.
You know, she's got, like I said, a vice-like grip on that side headlock. Finally, Blackheart able to escape, but only to run right into an elbow. Cruz slowly get up to that second rope, which comes off with a crossbody. 2 count, only 2.
We saw Carolina Cruz when she was going up there. She had a little bit of mishap, but she readjusted, got that crossbody, but not enough for the cover.
Well, Tyler, she's making a mistake here in my estimation, not to stay on Nikki Blackheart. Instead, gave her a lot of time. Charged at her, and Blackheart out of the way. She just jammed her left shoulder into that corner post.
Talking about crashing and burning. Now Nikki Blackheart just put it on the assault.
Blackheart hammering away with forearms. Blackheart now sending her for the ride. Oh, and a big clothesline. Goes for the cover, one. Only a 1 count. Carolina Cruz got a lot of fight left in her.
Quick kick out there. But Carolina Cruz, though, right back in the corner and has Nikki Blackheart right in front of her. Vicious knee there.
Hard into the buckle. Cruz down to a knee. Blackheart with the pose, but she's wasting time, Tyler.
She is. That's that inexperience. Both women showing that inexperience.
And again, hard into the buckle.
And you're seeing all that damage starting to build up. You're seeing Carolina Cruz starting to feel those body shots getting slowed up to her feet.
That time Cruz put on the brakes. Oh, and she drove an elbow to the chest of a charging Blackheart. Oh, beautiful power slam.
Cover
Referee
one,
out of position. Gets a 2 count though.
Blackheart not happy that she did not get the cover there.
Crowd getting behind Carolina Cruz here as Blackheart drives a boot into the chest and one to the back. Now looks like she's trying to wrench her head off her shoulders.
Just showing off that strength. Squeezing on that head. But Cruz showing off that heart. Has that 305
look at that. Driving elbows and a big forearm to the chest. Really rocked Blackheart. And again, Blackheart with a right hand to the face. Oh, that one caught her right in the chin. And again.
Was back and forth, but right now it's all Nikki Blackheart.
Oh, they collide and Blackheart goes down.
They might
Goes for the cover, one. Only a 1 count.
That one there, Dan, they might collide heads on that one. I think that's why Blackheart got knocked down there, but nonetheless, Carolina Cruz trying. Oh,
wow, Cruz went to hook her for the suplex, but Blackheart just powered her over.
Ruthie J loving what she's seen by the enforcer, Nikki Blackheart.
Blackheart now with the rear chin lock, trying to wear down her opponent. Cruz back to her feet, alleviating some of that pressure. Driving elbows in the midsection, breaks her arms free, and Cruz firing back. Reversal. Belly to belly suplex, well executed. One, two. Only got a 2 count, barely.
Barely. Man, Carolina Cruz still has gas left in the tank.
Oh, but not much. She's struggling to get back to her feet. Blackheart with that boot right down the throat. Referee counting.
Blackheart has been so dominant thus far in this match.
Blackheart with a boot to the chest.
Carolina is in big trouble here, Dan. She does not find a way to get out of the grasp with Nikki Blackheart. It could be all over.
Blackheart showing disrespect. Just pie-facing her. Blackheart now with a handful of hair.
Blackheart not going for the kill here, Dan. I gotta disagree with that. Just kind of brushing off Carolina Cruz. Kick just glancing there. Tried for it again, but got caught this time.
Now Cruz firing in with forearms to the chest. Cruz with a massive flurry here. Oh, and a big clothesline puts Blackheart on the mat.
She connected clean there, and again. Oh!
Drop kick. And Cruz kips up. She's fired up now. She still looks the worst for wear to me, Tyler.
Look at that. Oh!
Round off backhand, handspring elbow. Blackheart now in trouble as Cruz. Oh!
quick Samoan drop. Pinfall
1, 2, and a kick out.
Ruthie J there, I don't know if you saw it, caught the referee's distraction momentarily right before that cover.
Yeah, bought her just a moment there. Cruz now with that left leg. Looks like she's trying to drag her into a possible half Boston Crab. Not really quite sure exactly what she has in mind here. Oh, she's got her head underneath that leg. It looks like she's trying to get her in a submission move here on the leg.
It looks like she's got it, Dan. She was wrenching on that leg.
Ruthie J up to the apron.
Ruthie J distracting the referee once again here tonight. Carolina Cruz trying to get Ruthie J down there. Oh, and
she nailed Ruthie J off the apron.
She gets her off that
but
apron.
Blackheart standing in the center of the ring, boot to the chest, boot to the stomach.
Has
her hooked in a double underhook. Sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, and 3. She got her. Well, certainly the biggest test to date for Nikki Blackheart and for Carolina Cruz. Cruz gave it all she had, Tyler, but did not come up with a victory, but give the assist to Ruthie J.
I'll tell you what, Dan, anytime Nikki Blackheart hits that Blackheart bomb, you know it is over for her opponents. But this time, Ruthie J had to get involved in this one to give the assist back to Nikki Blackheart to get the win over Carolina Cruz. And you know Cruz is not going to be happy about this one. He's going to look to go back to the drawing board.
Impressive victory in a hard-fought battle. Nikki Blackheart gets the duke.
Nikki Blackheart gets the win, but you got to give the assist to Ruthie J. It looks like these two are almost unstoppable together, just watching each other's backs in every single match. But Dan, we got another championship match coming up next.
Domino defending that Southeastern title against Eddie Taurus with Dr. Eric Christopher by his side. We'll be right back.
Calling all future stars of professional wrestling, the CCW Training Facility is open in South Florida. If it has always been your dream to enter the squared circle, then the CCW Training Facility is the first step in making that dream come true. All of our trainees will participate at our live events and be part of our weekly TV show. Classes are forming now for referees, managers, and for male and female wrestlers. Call 954-397-6421 or visit our website at ccwrestlingfl.com and find out how you can make an impact on the pro wrestling scene. Call or click today.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.
Hey CCW fans, Minutes to the Bell Time is your one-stop shop for pro wrestling news and information. Stay up to date with the daily wrestling news show, the Body Slam Brigade newsletter, and check out our social media for daily updates. Find out more by following Minutes to the Bell Time on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the CCW Southeastern Championship. Introducing the challenger.
Tyler, we're back.
From Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the authority, Eddie Taurus.
The authority, Eddie Taurus. with the good doctor, Eric Christopher.
They're looking to finish what they started at Bash of the Brew 45, where Eddie Taurus said he felt disrespected into that match, and he wanted to teach Domino a lesson, more than actually even winning the match. And we saw it. Hit him with the low blow, then assaulted him with his own championship belt, smacked him right over the head. Then he had Eric Christopher talking non-stop trash, and they said this is the time where now they take that Southeastern Championship away from Domino.
Well, Dr. Eric Christopher never goes into a match without a battle plan for his protege.
Dr. Eric Christopher told me that they did a great job at humiliating Domino at last Bash of the Brew, and now they want to take everything away from Domino here tonight.
Introducing his opponent.
Well, Tyler, we're waiting for the champion. And there he is. Greeting his fans at ringside. Domino, the Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, and one of the most popular wrestlers here in CCW. They love him at the tank.
They love him. He's in his own backyard here in the 305, rocking that D-Wade jersey. And Domino is looking to get that vengeance against Eddie Taurus, who spoiled the night for Domino. You know, Bash of the Brew 45 was very special for Domino. You know, debuting here at the Tank Brewing Company, representing the Southeast as SEC champion. But Eddie Taurus humiliated him, like I said, and now Domino wants that revenge in the worst way.
And they couldn't be more diametrically opposed, experience-wise. Taurus, more than 20 years in the wrestling industry. Domino celebrating his first year. But boy, has he come on strong, Tyler.
He has one of the fastest, hottest rising stars here in the last territory. Won that Southeastern Championship at Bash of the Brew 44, defeating Jackal Stevens. And he has been on a roll ever since, proudly representing South Florida as Southeastern champion.
Referee for this contest, Amy Veronica. Probably the best here in CCW in my opinion. He calls for the bell. Oh, they go right at it. Domino with a flying clothesline out of the gate. Driving a clothesline into the corner. Domino is fired up. Taurus hard into the buckle, and Domino all over him. This one might be over just as quickly as it started, Tyler.
Eddie Taurus made this personal, and now Domino's teaching him a lesson.
Driving that elbow into the chest. Taurus wisely rolling out of the ring.
Wasting no time was Domino.
And again, Domino having none of it, out after him. Taurus saw him, but he misses wildly with a right hand. Domino catches him with a right, and a knife edge chop.
Domino is fired up here at Bash 46. He is putting it on Eddie Taurus right now.
Oh, but he caught him with that boot to the midsection. Domino blocking that, slamming his head on the apron of the ring. Whatever game plan Taurus had coming out, it is out the window, Tyler. Look out from behind. Dr. Eric Christopher. Oh,
of course, that's the MO of the good doctor and the authority. Eric Christopher distracting Domino, and now Eddie Taurus.
Well, Tyler, they better pay attention to that count. AB Veronica up to a 7 count now. They're up to 8. A blatant choke. Amy stopping her count to warn Taurus, but she is deep into that count. Now finally, Taurus throwing Domino back into the ring, which is the only place where he can win that title.
Taurus now looking to slow down Domino.
Taurus driving the knee into the side of the head. Might have caught him in the jaw, Tyler.
Looks like it. Domino a little bit rocked, trying to get his bearings under him. Oh,
big heavy-handed chop by Eddie Taurus.
And now the Good Doctor's got that big grin on his face.
Taurus staying on Domino in the corner. Domino trying to fight his way out, but instead Taurus drags him out, slams him in the center of the ring. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, only a 2 count. Taurus with a slap to the face, trying to raise the ire of Domino. Domino firing back. Reversal, oh!
Man.
Taurus caught him right coming off the ropes with a forearm to the jaw.
Now clubbing blowing, look at Taurus coming off those ropes.
Oh! Big running cross body.
That could be it, Dan.
Using all 250 pounds. 1, 2. I don't know what they're saying, Tyler. The fans are chanting something in Spanish.
Neither does Eddie Taurus or Dr. Eric Christopher. The fans trying to play mind games of their own to help Domino. Oh, give me a break.
Christopher with a slap to the face of Domino. I think it angered him more than injured him.
That's for sure, Dan. Not much behind that slap, but it got its job done. It's Taurus now chopping away at Domino.
Taurus, vicious and effective with all of his offense. Domino, though, firing back with right hands.
And Domino's not afraid to make this one a slugfest if that's what Eddie Taurus wants to do.
Taurus on wobbly legs for a second, but quickly waist-locked. Oh, he drove him back into the corner, then drove him down to the mat with a short-arm clothesline. Eddie Taurus is on his game, Tyler.
He certainly is. Anytime Domino gets that fire under him, Eddie puts it out.
Taurus coming very low on the torso, covering on the midsection, leaving Domino's upper body to be able to raise that shoulder.
Taurus got him wide.
Taurus with a head of steam. Out of the way is Domino. Big clothesline. And again. Domino now. Charging. Oh, Taurus over the top rope he goes. Oh, he missed that clothesline. Caught him with an enziguri. Leaps over the top rope. Out of the way of that clothesline. And a flying forearm nails him.
Domino pulling out some different tricks out of the bag. He's looking to get control of this one. Eddie Taurus fighting in there.
Taurus drove some elbows, broke free, had him up on his shoulder for a moment. Domino, modified version of a back suplex. Hooks a leg, 2.
Domino finally catching a wave of momentum. Can he ride it to victory?
Well, it looks like he's struggling to get back to his feet. Taurus down in the center of the ring. Now's the time for Domino to really dig down deep and do what he has to put this one away.
Domino maybe now looking to tap into his inner bad guy.
He could be looking for the domino effect here, Tyler. Taurus had it scouted. Drives him into the turnbuckle. Oh, nice spinning leg kick by the big man.
For a big man, he moves so damn fluid in that ring. Now Dan could be looking to finish off Domino here.
Oh! Sit out power bomb. Not going for the cover immediately, and that's a mistake. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, and he barely got that shoulder up.
I thought we had a new Southeastern champion here,
wow,
Dan.
It doesn't get much closer than that, Tyler.
Even Eddie can't believe it. Look, he's
Taurus with a look of shock on his face. Thought he had him there. And had he gone for the cover immediately, he may just have. Taurus now going outside, unfamiliar territory.
I don't agree with this. He had Domino down, and here does Dr. Eric Christopher, but it looks like Eddie Taurus gonna fly, Dan.
Oh, Domino out of the way.
No.
Taurus just ate a mouthful of mat.
No water in the pool there. Now Domino's got him. Oh!
Driving him down with a modified Enziguri. It's not modified Uranagi. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Taurus, ring veteran.
So smart.
Great ring awareness. Gets his foot on the rope.
He's a ring general in there, Dan. He knows where he's at all times in that ring.
Now Domino showing signs of frustration. Oh, wait a minute. Dr. Eric Christopher just snatched that Southeastern title off the... Wait a minute.
He slid in the ring, Dan. And now he's getting up on the apron. Come on, ref.
Now he's distracting the referee. Taurus has that title belt. Domino stops on it.
And look at this, Domino
effect.
Domino
right onto that belt. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Christopher's plan backfired. He was completely unaware. Domino victorious in controversial fashion, but that of course was brought on by Dr. Eric Christopher Tyler.
Like you said, Dan, that plan backfired big time for Dr. Eric Christopher and the Authority. Great heads up and awareness by Domino to stop Eddie Taurus and hit that domino effect to retain the Southeastern Championship. And you know that's got to feel good for Domino. Get that vengeance against Eddie Taurus and the Good Doctor.
Well, big victory for the hometown favorite. The Tank Brewing Company likes what they see here tonight.
Domino continues his path as Southeastern champion. He is looking great, Dan. It's going to take a lot to take that championship away from that man.
Oh, he's got a hold of Dr. Eric Christopher. Boot to the midsection. Domino effect. Oh, no.
Well, they got to say the Good Doctor had it coming.
The Good Doctor not having a good night. Domino with an impressive victory, an impressive title defense. Tyler coming up next.
It is 5-star era taking on Jackal Stevens and Chris Farrow. Big time tag team action coming your way.
We'll be right back with more Bash of the Brew 46.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, Tyler, we're back with tag team action at Bash of the Brew 46. 5-star era making their way to the ring. And they are an outstanding and experienced tag team, one of the best here in CCW.
One of the best without a doubt. And right now for 5-Star Era, they have only one goal in mind, and that is CCW Tag Team Championship gold. But tonight they got to get through first the team of Chris Farrow and Jackal Stevens to get back in line for those tag team titles. And you know what? I talked to ERA and Ricky Martinez backstage. Ricky, again, not talking. He's just laser focused. I mean, Ricky Martinez never lacks confidence. He is always one to talk. But ERA, the way he was speaking, he is super motivated going into this one, and he is ready to get the win tonight.
Well, here comes one half of their opponents, Jackal Stevens.
One of the best to do it here in the last territory, Jackal Stevens. Coming out here to try to get a tag team win. And right now the story with Jackal is he's just trying to get a win, plain and simple, Dan. Ever since losing that Southeastern Championship to Domino, we've been seeing a little bit of a different side of Jackal.
Chris Farrow joining Jackal Stevens. This was supposed to be Cha-Cha Charlie, and I gotta tell you, I'm not quite sure if Stevens was aware that there had been a change. He had a look of surprise on his face.
It was a last-minute change, Dan.
I mean, we were aware of it though. Why wasn't Stevens?
Well, I mean, maybe it was pretty last minute. Maybe no one told Stevens before he left the curtain. But now Stevens gonna have to.
Well, that doesn't bode well for his team in this match.
Look, Jackal's still surprised.
Farrow's like, oh, you didn't know? Farrow fired up, great opportunity for him.
Jackal wasn't the only one looking forward to having Cha-Cha as a tag team partner. 2 years ago, ERA wrestled Jackal and Cha-Cha in a tag team match, and that is where ERA suffered that neck injury that put him out, and he said that has given him all the motivation in the world. He wants to get the win tonight to avenge that injury that happened to him.
All right, referee Ed Rango trying to get one man in, one man out from each team. It's going to be Chris Farrow and Ricky Martinez to start. He calls for the bell, and this tag team contest is officially underway. Farrow and Martinez, those strangers to one another. Farrow now with a side headlock. Martinez, an outstanding technical wrestler. As you see him slide out to a hammerlock and then into a headlock of his own. Beautiful headlock switch into a hammerlock and a drop toe hold. There aren't that many better than Ricky Martinez when it comes to technical wrestling.
Absolutely not. And if there is one, it might be the guy he's in the ring with. I love seeing these two go at it in the last territory. So good as Chris Farrow and Ricky Martinez.
Martinez, feint breaking clean. Swung for that chop. Farrow out of the way. Farrow
and Jackal both in their own rights fan favorites here in the last territory. 5-Star Era wants to make sure all these fans leave home upset, seeing their favorites lose.
They're not worried about the fans. They're worried about getting victories.
Absolutely. They love making statements.
That's part of what makes them a great tag team. As you see the test of strength here, Martinez gets that leg behind the legs of Farrow, starts driving him down the mat. Farrow with a beautiful bridge.
Or straight to Farrow. Oh, my God.
One. Farrow gets that shoulder up. That time he gets the left shoulder up. Farrow kipping up. That got him up halfway, but Martinez driving him back down. That time he's back to his feet. Able to kick that left arm free.
There's Ricky for looking here. Oh no, Farrow though turning on him.
Farrow with a modified rear chin lock here. Ricky trying to wriggle his way out of it.
There's no one like Ricky Martinez. Such unique offense in that ring. And what a way to get out of that one. Now puts it back on Farrow.
Farrow now in trouble. Ooh, Farrow with a knife edge chop, nicely done. And again, not much effect on that one though.
And here goes Farrow.
Beautiful. Arm drags him out, nicely done. And another arm drag. And he keeps that one and hangs onto the arm bar. Excellent offense by Chris Farrow.
He's so clean in that ring, isn't he, Dan? The way he just goes from rope to rope, arm drag to arm drag.
He is outstanding. Martinez trying to roll his way out of it. Nicely done by Martinez in a drop toe hold. Floating over to a front. Oh no, he's spinning around his opponent, trying to humiliate him.
5-Star Era loves playing those mind games, love humiliating their opponents, like you said, Dan. And
makes the tag. Here comes ERA.
Her girlfriend's favorite wrestler, as he would say.
ERA with a boot to the midsection and a right hand. Reversal by Farrow. ERA up and over his man. Farrow missing with that clothesline. Went for the backdrop. ERA. Oh, inside atomic drop. And a beautiful Hurricane Rana.
Wow, what a agility by Farrow.
And a drop kick, nicely done. Kip up headstand. What an athlete. The charismatic one, driving his shoulder into the midsection.
Ricky going after Chris. Oh, but Chris put a stop to that.
He had his eye on him. Springboard, clothesline.
Oh, man. Halfway across the ring, go for the cover. One, just a one.
We have yet to see Jackal Stevens in this match. And that is a sign of inexperience as a tag team. And now finally, Farrow tags out.
He must have heard you, Dan.
Yeah, the key to tag team wrestling, in my estimation, Tyler, is frequent tags.
Oh!
Stevens now all over ERA. Stopping the chest. Stevens scoops him up. Slam in the center of the ring.
Oh, man.
He went for that senton and slipped a little bit. Caught him low. May have had more effect than had he performed it properly.
All over ERA, bouncing his head off that turnbuckle. You know, like I said, you start noticing with Jackal as of late. Look at that snap suplex. He's been more aggressive. He's been smiling less. He's been dancing less. He's really been turning a page here because he wants that big win. He wants to get back into the game of the last territory and get back into title contention.
Well, he's going to have a perfect opportunity, regardless of what happens here tonight. Next month, the King of the Territory match. A 30-man elimination battle royal. Oh, Stevens catches him in midair. Look at the strength of Jackal Stevens.
Takes him
unbelievable.
To a suplex, but oh, ERA slipping out.
The winner of that King of the Territory match, Tyler, will get a title shot for the CCW Heavyweight Championship at the time and place of his choosing.
Can't wait for that one. One of my favorite matches of the year in the last territory. But right now, Jackal getting 2-on-1 by 5-Star Era.
Scoop of the leg. Oh, make a wish. Oh, man. Super kicks right to the face. And Martinez not going for the cover. Finally, he does. Farrow making sure there's no pinfall.
And you may not like 5-Star Era, but they are damn good in that ring. And now Farrow letting his emotions get the better of him. Cheap shots by ERA. Now Ricky, full steam ahead.
Farrow distracting the referee. Stevens, though, out of the way. But Martinez still has the upper hand. Reversal by Stevens. Up and over goes Martinez. Up and over goes Stevens. Leaping neck breaker, nailed it.
Caught him with that one.
Farrow, well rested, ready for a tag. Stevens, though, going for the cover, too. ERA in to make sure there was not going to be a pinfall, but Martinez able to power out of that one. And back into the corner he goes. Stevens tagging in Chris Farrow.
And we're going to see some impromptu tag team combination.
Nicely done. Oh, beautiful height. Nailed him with that drop kick. Stevens was awful far away from the corner. 1, 2.
Farrow just flew into Ricky Martinez there. And now ERA begging for that tag, but Farrow doing a great job isolating Ricky Martinez.
Forearm right to the side of the head. Farrow hammering away on Ricky. Reversal by Martinez right into the knee, right into the back by ERA.
And look at Farrow's springboard, but oh my goodness, the power of Ricky Martinez.
He caught him and up on the top of his head. This guy's gonna try and press him. Oh, beautifully done. Gutbuster, nailed it. Makes the tag.
And now rebounded off those ropes, man.
Knee right to the kidneys.
Vicious is 5-Star Era right now.
Outstanding tag team wrestling by 5-Star Era. And a boot right to the midsection. Again.
Just taking it to Farrow right now.
Drops the leg across the midsection. They're really working over the core of Chris Farrow. And he just nailed Stevens on the apron. Stevens not going to stand for that.
Went into the ring, but again, now this time, Stevens letting the emotions get the better of him. And now they're mugging Farrow in the middle of the ring.
Referee turns around. They switch without a tag.
Got that phantom tag off.
Farrow trying to fire his way out of it, driving elbows into the midsection, forearm to the side of the head that time. And he just got nailed with a clothesline.
Dang, Farrow has been in there for a while. He's been taking the brunt of this punishment. He needs a tag in the worst of ways. Boots raining down from 5-Star Era. Look at Jackal, he's had enough.
Striding across the ring, but referee finally turning around, getting him back out of there, which only lends more time for ERA and Martinez to double team Chris Farrow. And Chris Farrow is in a bad way.
Just getting chest stomped in right now.
He desperately needs to make the tag.
Popping him up out of the corner, catching him.
Double gutbuster. They're really focusing on the midsection of Chris Farrow. 1, 2.
Yeah, that will stop the breathing of Farrow, start slowing him down, put a stop to all those high-flying moves the more they work that midsection over. Oh.
They're really staying focused. Beautiful boot right to the center.
Looks like 5-Star came in here a game plan and they're executing it perfectly. Great job at isolating Chris Farrow in this one.
Oh, beautiful spinning suplex into a neck breaker, makes the tag. Martinez and ERA working so well as a tag team.
Oh, and not this. Ricky Martinez, patent move, those skull crushers. As humiliating as they are effective. And another one for good measure.
Goes for the cover, 1, 2. Farrow able to power out, but just barely, Tyler.
Right, I was just gonna say that, Dan. That kick out was real slow. Farrow is starting to lose wind here. He needs to tag in Jackal now.
He's really on rubbery legs. Tag made.
Oh, man, 5-star era getting out of that midsection. And there's no signs of slowing down from 5-star ERA.
Got the 2 counted again, very close to a 3, Tyler.
Closer and closer.
Farrow crawling towards the ropes. He needs to crawl in the other direction. Stevens well rested, ready for a tag.
Look at ERA. Oh, man.
Just down hard, right on the lower back. Did he just spit on Stevens?
He did, and Jackal again incensed.
Boy, when he hits that tag, ERA better run for the hills.
ERA a little bit more distracted on Jackal than Chris Farrow, now going back after Farrow.
That time Farrow landing on his feet and drives back with an enziguri. ERA on rubbery legs.
He is wobbling, he's trying to find his balance. Can he get it? His legs collapsing under him.
Both men are down now. Farrow crawling for the corner, and he makes a tag.
And Jackal's ready to go.
Big clothesline by Stevens, and again. Sends him for the ride.
Pops him up. Oh!
Up and down, right onto the midsection. Stevens wasting no time. Picking it back up with a nice side salto suplex. Martinez missing a clothesline and a belly to back for him.
Jackal is feeling it, Dan. He's been chomping at the bit to get into this one, and now he's got his opportunity.
Stevens going up. What does he have in mind here?
He's looking to fly.
Oh, a double blockbuster. Beautifully done.
Caught both of them.
Who's the legal man, Tyler?
Looks like
it is ERA. And Stevens dragging him to the corner. Tagging in Farrow. That could be a mistake, Tyler. Farrow has not recovered from that beating that he took from 5-star era. Farrow up to the top. 450 nailed it, but he didn't get all of it. And unable to maintain cover.
We talked about
Martinez
that midsection.
Dragging Stevens out. Oh, hard into the guardrails.
Cover.
1, 2.
But Ricky's right there all over. We were talking about that midsection, Dan, that they were targeting it, and we saw he hit the 450 splash, but could not capitalize because of those ribs. Oh, and look at that. Oh,
Stevens caught him. Uranagi onto the apron of the ring.
Things are starting to break down here, Dan.
Stevens and Martinez. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, drop kick by ERA. He was getting ready to pile drive him on that apron of the ring.
And ERA now looking to fly.
Stevens almost caught him in an Uranagi.
But
now, oh, wait a minute, look out.
Tope Cornilo!
But he nailed his own partner more than he did his opponent, Tyler.
I mean, he wiped out everybody, Dan. Nothing but concrete on the outside.
Farrow and ERA are legal. Farrow sending ERA back in the ring. He's got to get in there and cover him, Tyler.
And he is looking to do just that, but ERA fighting his way back up to his feet, looking for that sliced bread.
Going for a sliced bread. Waist lock switch by ERA. Now switched again.
It's back and forth.
Oh,
no!
He just drove Farrow into Stevens.
rolls him over, and now look at this.
Into
They're
the
looking
wheelbarrow,
for
code breaker.
5-star finish. 1, 2, 3.
Well, beautiful double team maneuver ended up in a cutter.
5-star era looking dangerous as ever. Big time win for him. Defeating two of the most popular here in the last territory in Chris Farrow and Jackal Stevens.
Stevens looks dejected. Farrow still hurting.
And you know 5-star era, all they got in their mind is that tag team gold. They can't wait to get another shot at those belts.
Well, Tyler, that was a big win by 5-star era. Puts him right up in line for a tag team title shot against the SAA. And Jackal Stevens, Chris Farrow worked well together, but they didn't quite mesh like a regular tag team would.
It was just that experience level of 5-star era that got them the win here tonight. But we are still not done, because we got another championship match coming up as a Cruisermeister takes on Alan S2S Martinez, and it's coming up.
We'll be back with more Bash at the Brew 46.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the CCW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first.
Tyler, we're back at Bash of the Brew 46, coming to you from the tank. The challenger for the Cruiserweight title, Alan S2S Martinez, a two-time champion in his own right, making his way to the ring.
The leader of the CCW movement is out here, and he is ready to go to war with Ozzy Killmeister. Alan, one of the pound-for-pound best in-ring competitors here in CCW, a staple of the Cruiserweight division.
Again, coming off a huge win over Jackal Stevens. Got all the momentum in the world. There's the Cruisermeister.
Well, you want to talk about momentum for Alan S2S Martinez getting that huge win over Jackal Stevens at Rumble in the Jungle 9. But Ozzy Killmeister, this is his 18th title defense for that Cruiserweight Championship. He has won all 17 times and retained that Cruiserweight Championship, and he is looking to do that against Alan S2S Martinez. These two are very familiar with each other, but this is the first time that they're stepping in the ring in singles competition for that Cruiserweight Championship. Both men winners of the Coastal Cup. They met earlier in the year in that three-way match at Bash at the Brew, where Ozzy Killmeister defeated S2S and Chris Farrow in that three-way match. But now in singles competition, it's a whole nother game here.
Well, it should be a tremendous matchup. I would certainly say that title belt is in jeopardy. The Cruisermeister, as you said, his 18th title defense. The referee calls for the bell. This one's officially underway. Our third title match tonight, Tyler. So far, all of the champions have retained.
Two fan favorites here. The CCW crowd loves Ozzy and S2S.
Power and elbow tie up. Ozzy controlling things with that arm wringer. And now into a wrist lock. Martinez looking for an escape here. Beautifully done and a nice reversal.
So good as S2S in that ring, but look at this, Ozzy.
Look at the agility of Ozzy Killmeister. You wouldn't expect it looking at his body type. But that guy just did a beautiful kip up, nice reversal. And Killmeister, well, so much for that. He had a side headlock. Martinez, though, in control with a headlock of his own.
Martinez like a technical wizard in that ring. But Ozzy's showing why he is the Cruiserweight champion, going toe-to-toe with S2S for this technical bout.
Martinez looking for an escape, sends him for the ride. Big shoulder tackle by the Cruisermeister. But Martinez quickly kipping back up.
Unfazed was S2S after that one.
Missing a clothesline. Martinez over the back. Dropping down in front of the Cruisermeister.
Oh, Ozzy caught him.
Nicely done by Ozzy. Caught him in midair, body slam into the senton. Connects. Martinez had it scouted. You saw him get his arms up there. Oh, and he had that one scouted, that's for sure. Oh, basement drop kick, caught him right in the temple. Leg drop. We could have a new champion here. Referee out of position. Only got a 1 count. Martinez now going to work. Reversal by Ozzy. Out of the way of that clothesline. And a spinning head scissors, beautifully done by S2S.
Great job by S2S. Putting on the offense on Ozzy, but look at Ozzy.
Are you kidding me? Ozzy Killmeister.
The most metal hurricanrana you will ever see, Dan.
Without a doubt. Killmeister driving elbows and forearms. Oh, Martinez right behind them. Martinez completely unfazed.
Oh,
beautiful drop kick.
Trying to push 1, 2. Both these men so familiar with each other. I'm sure both of them studied so much tape before this one.
Martinez with a boot, and again right to the chest that time. Killmeister on a knee. Ooh, that one caught him right in the head, and Martinez might have hurt his foot.
They never learn. The most metal head in all professional wrestling being used here.
Pop-up headbutt, misses the clothesline though. Oh, double clothesline. They clothesline one another and both men are down.
What a discus to rebound clothesline. Both of these men so familiar with each other, laying each other out. Both men stirring, but not yet. Start getting what looks like Ozzy now.
We hear this crowd coming to life, encouraging their favorite. Martinez at the receiving end of a forearm, but delivers one of his own. They're exchanging blows now, Tyler. Who's going to get the better of this one?
Just locked together, throwing haymakers, Dan. My goodness.
Boy, they're holding each other up, and they forearm one another. Martinez went for that boot. Killmeister caught it.
Oh, man.
Spinning elbow right to the side of the head.
And what is Ozzy looking for here? Oh!
Nice backbreaker. 1, 2. Martinez powers out. Killmeister introducing some new offense into his repertoire. A lot of things we haven't seen coming from him.
And when you're a champion like Ozzy Killmeister who defends it nonstop, that's what you have to do. You have to keep changing up your arsenals and take your opponents by surprise.
Absolutely, you got to up your game, and Killmeister doing the work that it takes to get that done. I am impressed with our Cruiserweight champion. Beautiful reversal, though, by Martinez. Martinez now, banderoed over the top rope, blocks the right hand, delivers a forearm to the side of the head, springboard. He nailed him.
What a 4-1-2.
Killmeister getting the shoulder up.
He lives on, Dan. And you saw S2S a little hesitant there to go for a springboard.
I think he might have slipped a little bit. He didn't deliver that forearm as efficiently as he usually does. Martinez now has him up in that torture rack position, but Killmeister wriggles free.
Spin him out, we look for Moshplex.
And he got it. 1, 2.
Just a 2. Even with the bridge, S2S found a way to kick out.
Both men slow to get to their feet. Mosh is fired up now. He's back to his feet. Martinez struggling to get to his. Oh! Wow. He may have been playing possum. Tyler, boy, he nailed him with a beautiful drop kick. Oh, and a flying forearm nailed him.
I think you were right, Dan. He was playing possum. Now maybe trying to go for that split-legged moonsault. Oh!
Martinez going for it all. 1, 2. And boy, great ring awareness by the champion. Fingertips on the bottom rope. Tyler, you called it.
I mean, fingertips away from maybe trying a new champion, but Ozzy, he knew where he was at in the ring, and he is still in this one. But for how long? Because S2S is rushing in now.
Ozzy got that elbow up there, caught him right in the mush. But Martinez quickly grabbing the ankle there. And Martinez now going up.
They are up there in the high rent district.
Beautiful Hurricane Rod off the second rope.
And S2S needs a cover, and this could be it.
And he does, and he hooks the leg. 2,
3, no!
Killmeister able to get that left shoulder up, but just barely. Both men appear to be exhausted.
This match has taken a lot out of both of them. It's been back and forth, but right now, Alan Martinez has the advantage. He is looking maybe to get the killing blow here, Dan. Can he get it? No one home.
Mosh out of the way, picks him up with that waist lock. Oh, and a headbutt caught him.
That whiplash connected.
1, 2.
Oh, just 2. You know, Ozzy usually extends on that whiplash, but he had to short arm it there, and it did not get everything.
Killmeister showing signs of frustration here. What does he have to do to put this man away?
Ozzy trying to fire himself up here.
Ozzy looks like he's going up. He's on the second rope now. And again, Martinez up very quickly.
And look at this, he's got second rope.
Spanish
fly!
Man, beautifully executed, but unable to maintain contact.
And look at this.
Here's Skits.
Skits out here against the supporters. Oh, wait.
Agony too, come on now.
Agony as well. And look at Skits grabbing the attention of the referee. Look at Agony. No, 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 no. Oh my.
Choke slammed him.
Choke slammed him straight down, and you gotta be kidding me. And look at this, Ozzy just turning around.
1, 2, 3, he got him. I'm not even sure if Killmeister's aware. Well, Skits, Ozzy's longtime partner. Wait a minute, here comes the SAA.
Oh, look at this. SAA out here. It is an all-out brawl.
They're all going at it. Martinez on Killmeister. Levy stomping a mud hole in Skits.
Look at this, the whole locker room pouring out. It is Monster Mosh, it is SAA, they're colliding. It is all out chaos, Dan. They are not happy with Agony and Skits getting involved in this one. Man, we need everybody out here.
Well, it looks like they got him separated.
Oh, not for long, there goes Skits. Trying to finally separate them. But look at Levy right back on
Levy
him.
going after him. The Brazilian Destroyer going after Agony. You got wrestlers from the back holding back the competitors.
Trying their best. Look at Skits and Levy. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter.
This one is completely broken down, Tyler.
This is insanity, Dan. It is South American Alliance going straight after Agony. Finally, seems like we got some control here, Dan.
Well, we've got them separated. Will it remain that way? That's the question, Tyler.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on it, Dan.
Will cooler heads prevail at this point? And it looks like they may. This seemed to be a Skits and Agony plan that Ozzy Killmeister was not privy to.
Ozzy turned around, and all he saw was S2S laid out and went and got the cover. Well, our Cruiserweight Championship match has imploded into all-out chaos, but at the end of the day, Ozzy Killmeister is still your Cruiserweight Champion.
Well, Tyler, what started out as an outstanding back-and-forth contest for the Cruiserweight title has broken down into a complete melee.
Absolutely, Dan. Was this planned by Monster Mosh? Did Skits and Agony come out here on their own? More questions than answers, but one thing is certain, and that is Ozzy Killmeister is still your Cruiserweight Champion, and we got to move on here tonight because we got our main event, Dan.
It is main event time. Meto defending that title, old rivalry renewed. Alex Chamberlain goes for the gold.
It is a big-time main event. It is Meto, it is Chamberlain, and it is coming up here at Bash at the Brew 46.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
All right, Tyler, we're back. Bash at the Route 46 main event is about to take place. And making his way down to the ring, Alex Chamberlain, CCW's most dangerous competitor.
And he is laser focused on this one tonight. This is a rivalry renewed because it was back over a year ago at Bash at the Route 24 where Meto challenged Alex Chamberlain for that Southeastern Championship and defeated Chamberlain, and that's what started that legendary run of Meto with that Southeastern Championship. But tonight, the shoe I should say, is on the other foot, as it is Alex Chamberlain challenging Meto for that heavyweight championship, Dan.
Should be an outstanding contest. It's been a while since these two have locked horns.
This all started with Meto successfully defending his heavyweight championship at last month's Conquer Kissimmee, and then Alex Chamberlain assaulting Meto backstage, making a statement, challenging Meto for here tonight.
And introducing his opponent.
And here comes the champion.
There with Domino. And Dan, doesn't that CCW Heavyweight Championship just fit Meto? Like it looks like it was made for Meto almost.
It really does. I was noticing the same thing. Meto chiseled out of granite. In outstanding shape.
The Bulgarian Punisher has been on a tear as heavyweight champion. Actually set a record last week at Rumble in the Jungle, defeating Farrow in only 5 seconds, the fastest CCW Heavyweight Championship match, making quick work. But I can guarantee you, Dan, that is not going to happen here tonight.
It was the fastest match ever in CCW, forget for the championship.
Ever. My goodness. But tonight is going to be an all-out war. A rivalry will be renewed as Chamberlain and Meto lock horns once again. Chamberlain wants to spoil Meto's heavyweight championship reign.
Finally, Chamberlain back in the ring. Amy Veronica showing the belt, giving final instructions. Presenting it in the air, signifying the fact that it is indeed on the line, Tyler. This main event should be one for the ages. The bell sounds, and this CCW Heavyweight Championship match is underway.
Big fight feel here tonight at Bash 46. Two just huge competitors there. Alex Chamberlain with the height advantage.
And the weight advantage.
Meto, though, shredded. He's got that explosive advantage. Just so quick in that ring.
You think the conditioning of Meto is superior to that of Chamberlain? So the longer this match goes, the more it favors the champion.
They have just such different paces at which they go at. Chamberlain loves to slow things down and pick apart his opponents, be methodical in that ring, while Meto loves to just explode on his opponents.
And Meto seems to be in control of this one. Chamberlain exits the ring.
Chamberlain rethinking his
Meto
strategy.
out after him. Chamberlain with that cup, jamming into the face of the champion.
And the liquid went right into the eyes of Meto.
Oh man! Hard into that corner post.
Man, that square corner post just, oh, now the stairs.
Chamberlain wasting no time.
And he suckered Meto right in, didn't he, Dan?
He did indeed. And he's laying in the heavy lumber, Tyler. First into the corner post, then into the steel stairs. Chamberlain always with a strategy going into the match. Oh man. I couldn't quite tell from my vantage point what he just did, but I heard a pretty sickening thud.
Might have suplexed him right on the steps, Dan, or on the concrete.
Either the steps or the concrete, you are correct.
Neither one.
No padding on the ground here at the tank. Chamberlain sends the champion back in, and he's right in after him. With a boot to the chest, that size 13, colliding with the Bulgarian Punisher. Where the champion is in trouble, and I don't think I've seen him in such trouble since he won the title belt.
Definitely not Alex Chamberlain. For sure his toughest challenger yet. Especially when you got bad blood with Chamberlain. Chamberlain kicks it into another gear.
Snapmares him out. And he's going to lean all 250 pounds on him and drive forearms across the jaw on either side of the face.
Clubbing his face in.
Chamberlain now. Dropping the knee across the chest. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. But look at that.
Quick.
Barely got a 1 count.
Oh, man. Elbow straight to the back. Chamberlain's going to be trying to wear out Meto, trying to slow his pace down.
Ooh, Meto firing back with some right hands. That will
Look
come
at
the
that.
jaw. Belly to belly suplex.
Cover 1, 2. Kick out there.
Chamberlain back up to his feet first. Trying to create some separation for the champions right in after him. Champion now up on the second rope looking for some leverage with those right hand blows. But look at Chamberlain firing
He
back.
put on the brakes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, and a devastating power bomb.
Drove him straight down, and he's not done. Discus tried for a clothesline.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Super kick by Chamberlain. Not so. Oh!
Spear.
He walked right into a spear. But Chamberlain quickly back to his feet.
And he turns around.
And again.
Spear again.
That might do it. Hooks the leg. 2, 3. He got him. Wow, what an impressive victory.
And sometimes 2 spears is all it takes.
Well, usually 1 spear is all it takes.
Yeah, well, Meto made sure to finish the job. He knows how tough an opponent Chamberlain is. Man, that went at such a quick pace, Dan. These 2 guys went out there to put it all on the line. And Meto walks out victorious. I still can't believe how he ate that super kick from Chamberlain.
Chamberlain was on his game, but Meto, just a better man tonight.
That explosion ability of Meto is unmatched, and he caught Chamberlain off guard with that first spear and got the job done with that second one. Wow. Who is going to stop the Bulgarian Punisher?
Well, Tyler, again, Meto successful in his title defense against Alex Chamberlain. What a night we had here at Bash of the Brew 46 from the tank.
Unbelievable main event as Meto gets that decisive victory over Alex Chamberlain, but top to bottom, what a night. We had 4 championship matches, all 4 champions retaining, and Bash of the Brew 46 is one that's going to go down in the history books. Just what a time to be a fan of the last territory.
Unbelievable. We'll chat next month. Bash of the Brew 47. King of the Territories, my favorite match of the year, I think. 30-man elimination style battle royal. It's going to be tremendous. I can't wait for Bash of the Brew 47 on December 7th, right here at the tank. On behalf of our ring announcer Johnny B. Good, my broadcast colleague Tyler Cashmere, good night from Bash of the Brew 46. We'll see you next month.